there, guys. This is Trail Rider 570. Today, I got to give the Ranger some maintenance care. It just clocked 1,400 miles. Here, my last ride, we went over to Baldwin there, which one video's up, another one should be uploading as I record this. So I'm going to change the oil and filter in it, give it a grease. I've already done the differentials, and as well as we're going to check and clean the air box and air filter on it too, to get ready for our next outing, hopefully sometime this week. Today is one of them weird normal Michigan days, I guess. It's like 43 degrees out and it's kind of a damp cold, so to me it's not good riding weather. My last ride we did about 42 miles was that loop. Well, that's all my videos combined, which will be up eventually here. Where I'm not, number 2 is being uploaded as I record this. So anyway, we're going to get started. I'm going to pull the filter off it and do an inspection to make sure there's no problem. Then I'm going to drain the engine oil and put fresh oil in it. So I'll see you in a few. Okay guys, I've already started maintenance on this thing. I got the air filter out, which is right here, and it's not terrible, so I cleaned it out, blew it out. I do have an actual Polaris oil change kit coming for those that want to know, but I want to get the oil changed in it now, and I have the stuff here. I don't have the kit, so I'm putting going to change the oil. Then when the kit gets here, I'll basically just put the kit away. But I've already serviced the air box. I cleaned it out. I'm going to go take a rag in there. You can see the dust in there. I'm going to wipe out the air box and stuff like that. Then I'm going to pull the filter, which is way there. And we're going to drain the oil out of the engine. Then I'm going to put fresh oil in it. So about a week ago, I checked the front and rear differentials because for the amount of miles I'm driving this thing for my channel, I have to keep up on the service. So I've checked the differentials, I've checked the air in the tires, I've greased everything that can be greased on it. If somebody wants to see a video on all that stuff, let me know in the comments, but I've already greased everything that has a grease zerk to it. So right now it's just basic maintenance I'm doing. I'm going to be wiping out the air box, and then I'm going to change the oil and filter on the engine, and then it'll be basically ready for our next adventure, which hopefully sometime this week. I'm going to go back to Baldwin at the time of the recording of this video. So there's the Ranger sitting right there. Polaris power. I don't have an issue with it. And, you know, got to be neutral a little bit because I know that people watch this that have C forces and U forces. And, you know, that's fine. That's all good. All that matters, we're all going out in the trail and riding. So it doesn't matter what you got. So, but I got her all picked up. I am going to do the oil and filter, and I might even possibly pull my clutch cover off and check my clutches and clean them here today as well. So enough talk. I have that pulled out of the back of the Ranger right now. Like I said, I made it so it's removable, because that right there is the back without it. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit if I put it back in, but I didn't have to take it out to tilt the box up. You can leave it right in there with the box tilted. It holds in place. So, but anyway, so we'll get started here. I'm going to first thing, I'm going to wipe down the air box and stuff like that. Make sure that's all clean. Make sure you get your clamp out. And I'll get rag here. I got a rag. I use these microfiber rags. They're pretty inexpensive. And we're going to, I know lighting ain't probably good in here. We're going to go in here. We're going to wipe down the inside of this air box before we put it back together. Go around, wipe her down. We got her all good. We got her all good. And when you're wiping down the box, we got our top cover, which is laying right here. This is our top to the air box. Take a few minutes and just wipe it down too. Get all the dust out of there as much as you can. If you want, you can blow it off. Just wipe it off a little bit. Get as much of that dust out as possible. Then we get this part done, and it's like so. Get a wipe down. Okay, see there? That looks pretty good. Okay, I cleaned the air filter. You can see how dirty these things get. Look at the dust on this clamp. I cleaned the air filter. Blew it out actually, so I can go ahead and put this back on. Don't bounce around. I'm sorry about that camera angles above myself. Don't bounce around. Get one project done before you go on to the next one, basically, you know. Like me, I'm going to work on the air box here, and I'm sorry for my angle. There's the air filter's back in place. Then I just hit screwdriver, go over to my toolbox and grab a flathead screwdriver. Right there's one, flathead screwdriver. And we'll tighten that clamp back up. Just like, I need a lighting person here. No, I'm just kidding. I can figure it out. We'll get down in here. We can tighten that clamp up. There. Back in like Flynn. Then we can go ahead, put your screwdriver back in the toolbox so you know where it's at for next time. We can get our cover here. And if you notice these covers, that's made to hold the air filter. See how it locks in there? That's holds the air filter in place. So for some reason, there's no chance of it coming off when you're going for a ride or whatever. Then we'll go ahead and put this back on. And when it's all said and done, probably, see, we got crappy weather right now, kind of cool weather. When it's all said and done, we'll clean this baby up again. I always start my rides out with it clean. Then we go ahead and just put our snaps back on. These new 570s, they have more snaps than the original air boxes for like the 500s and doing that. There we go. And we go over here, get them all in place. Get one more snap here. I have to go to the other side. I got to be able to see what I'm doing. And I believe the drain plug on this is like a 7mm too. If you want to know that, you can go to Harbor Freight and buy a set of Allen wrenches. They're not that expensive. There we go, we got it. There, the airbox cover's back on. Now I'm going to go over here and we're going to take our light, get it off here. We're going to put it down here. Rather than say the drain plug is in this location or whatever, I'll try to get it to where you can see it, but right now I'm going to go in here where it's kind of dark. And right here's the oil filter. Okay. I'm going to do this oil filter first. There's a reason for it. I have one coming. I know most generally you're not supposed to do this, but I don't know. I'll probably hear it in the comments, but right there's the oil filter. We're dumping the oil out of it. Like so. Kind of set her in there a little bit. Let it drain out. Then I'll get I don't want to move the light down there, but we got oil spillage. I just carry around with me. We got some oil spillage on the skid plate in there. I'm gonna wipe her up in there. Then we're going to wipe up where the filter was at. It's not that bad to get to the oil filter on this. There's like so. Then we're going to set you up like this. Just bear with me a second. I'm getting the filter ready to put back on, so we'll get the filter back on it, and we're going to go ahead and screw that filter back on. I've already put a film of oil on it. You can see it right there. There's the filter. There, that should be good. Then we'll take our dipstick out. Get a pair of pliers. They got an O-ring on that dipstick, so sometimes with your bare fingers, it's a little harder to get. And I tend to put a little tight because I don't want to lose it. So a little crack. We're going to pull that out. This will help the engine breathe when we're draining the oil out of it. Pull the dipstick out. You can see the oil in it. It's not too terrible, but it doesn't hurt to change it. Then the cap. Right up here's a filler cap. Pull that off. And I always set that. I discovered this little ledge here. I set it right there. right next to the engine, so it's out of the way. Then all I do now basically is, I believe it's a 7mm. Let's see here. We'll go underneath there. We'll get a light. I'll go underneath there and I'll tell you what it is. That would have been shocking. But we'll go just like this. I'm going to set you right there, guys. There should be a hole. It's either 6.5 or 7mm. What it is. I'll find out. I'll let you know. And I've got oil over my new down floor. It's right there's the someplace here. Where the heck is it? I gotta figure out where my drain plug hole's at. Okay, we'll go down lower with you guys. Give me a second here to figure this out. Oh, right there it is. It's right there. I'll move you up here. Sorry for the angles here, guys. Right here. And, pull the drain plug out, drain the oil out of it. Here it comes. There is a copper washer, and it's not on my drain plug, so we got to make sure that that washer, your kit will give you a new one. So you get her drained down here. Yep, it just fell. I just heard it. I got a new copper washer. I'll get it so we can put it on here. And we'll let it drip. But I did have a new copper washer, so I'm putting a new washer on it. You got a piece of stick or something right there. See it? Stone. Kicked up a stone. It's sitting right there at some point. When I get done, I'll wipe this all up. I'll wipe this all up underneath here so that it's all good. Yeah, she got dirty. That's pretty good. Let's see. It's like watching paint dry. Put our drain plug back in, then I'll tighten her down. And it's a 6.5 millimeter, if that makes sense. Is what it is. Okay. I can see it now. Well, there's supposed to be a torque value. Yeah, there is. It's called 1 grunt or 3. There, it's all tight. Tighten on. Then we just wipe her down a little bit. Wipe this down. That's where the filter was. Put it down. Get the oil pan. I just shove it out the back. Clean up my oil spot here. And I just had this garage built here last year. So, new garage, new cement, and everything else. So, when I get all said and done, I'm going to check the air in the tires as well. So, we'll get them all aired up. But that's done. Pull the oil pan out. Okay. Get you back up here where I'm at. What we're going to do next here is, right now I'm picking up my dipstick, okay? I'll show you a trick. Usually you buy oil and they got a seal on it. Well, if you got your dipstick out, let me get it out here. I'll show it to you. Get my other quart of oil here. These hold 2 quarts of oil, by the way. Get my other quart of oil out. Here, I'm doing this one-handed. Let's see here. We'll go like that. Excuse my camera angles, but you can see there's 2 quarts of oil, right? Well, see how your dipstick is shaped? Like that. Little trick. Took me many years to learn that one. Okay, then we're going to go ahead. We're going to put oil in right up here. Glug, 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 glug. There's 1 quart. Now when I do these little tutorial, as you call them, I guess, I do them as the average person. I don't get super fancy here. This is like the average person working on his unit in his yard. So then we're going to fill up, put the other quart in there. There's the motor. Then in one of my other videos, I'm going to do it. I'll show you when I go through the clutch on it. This would just be a filter change, oil and air filter service. So, okay, we got her done just like that. Then we put the cap back on, which I set right there. See there? You don't lose the cap that way. There's the cap back on. When you do the dipstick, when you do this dipstick, it goes right here, right? Don't just stick it there, and you want to, I thread it in. Thread it in, Just like so. We don't have to get super tight, so then we can take it out. I've already wiped the dipstick off. We'll pull it out and we'll see where our level is. Look at there. We're good. Good to go. Then I'm gonna, we get done here, we'll take a second, we'll fire it up. Then I'll check it. Make sure we don't have any leaks. Just like that. Okay, now we'll go around. I think the key's still in it actually. Go around here. Nope, the key's not in it. Where's my key? It's in my pocket. Go on, insert the key in the ignition here. Turn it on, touch the brake pedal. Get our light here. Go in here. I don't see any leaks. There's the new air filter right there. I'm gonna take the rag a minute. You just go in there and double wipe up. Should get all this oil out of the way. Down, and we're good. Just like that. Just like that, we got the oil changed, filter. I serviced the air box. When I pulled the air filter off, I blew it out. I do have a brand new, excuse my angle here, I do have a brand new air filter for it, but no sense to put one on there. It doesn't need it. Just clean it out. You'll know when it needs it. This thing's only, well, I got it in October of 22, so and I got 1,400 miles on it, but it's running great. Not using a drop of oil, not missing a lick. It's got all kinds of power. You know, it is only a 570, 44 horse, but it's got all kinds of power. Runs great, rides nice for what it is. So I'm perfectly happy with it. So I am going to take a few minutes off camera. I'm going to wipe this box down, clean up the box a little bit. Most cases I can just take a rag like I'm doing here. I bought this with the intent not to really use it as a work vehicle. I wanted a trailering vehicle. I wanted something that my wife can get in and out fairly easy, because she did break her back a few years back, so she'll never be at the 100%, but she's ridden in this. She can get in and out of it fairly easy. It rides decent for her. The ride is really good for, you know, for 570. So I'm gonna go like this, wipe everything down. It's getting some scratches. I guess that's to be expected. It's like so. Wipe the box down, the tailgate. I'm just wiping the dust off, basically. That way, because I don't always pull that my fuel tank pack piece off, so you can see where my screws and where the tank hits. I'll put something there, but eventually, I guess. But, yep, there it is. So, I don't want to get this video too long, guys. I'm running out of battery anyway, so thank you very much for watching this. And if you're new to my channel, if you will, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for future updates. And I will see you on my next ride. Bye-bye for now, and God bless.